Hello, hello! Today is a very quick video just showing ink blending with the life-changing blender brushes. The inks of choice today are the Distress Oxide inks, and the paper I'm using is Bristol Vellum from Strathmore. I'm also using a Cloud Stencil from My Favorite Things, and what I've done here is I've taped it to the back I taped it to the front, but I've used some Post-it tape to hold it to the back of my paper so it doesn't move around. You can, of course, choose to use pixie spray if you have it, but because it's going to be such a tiny part of the stencil stuck to the paper, I always find it's better to have that little bit of Post-it tape as well to just hold it in place. And I've laid out my colors here, as you can see, in a rainbow color already. And I've started with my first colors, and I'm just gently adding color in a very slow motion. This is all in real time, so this is basically how fast I go. We're going to speed it up later on, but for now we're going to do it all in real time so you can see just how easy it is to do this kind of ink blending. I almost always hold my brushes by the end of the handle. I feel like it's not that you necessarily get more control, but you get a much lighter touch, which if you want a smooth, light blend, that is definitely the way forward. Right, so I am going to rub off some of the excess ink on a piece of a kitchen towel, and then I'm going to be working my way around with these colors, and then when the colors are just a little bit too sort of not similar, I'm going to be changing brushes over to make sure that there is no contamination. And just look at that. The first color done. Then a quick swipe or clean up of the stencil, and we're going to turn it around and add it back to the paper. And with that little piece of Post-it tape, that is not going to move now, so that's going to stay just as that sort of extra anchor. Then we're moving on to the next color, which is Wild Honey. And again, doing a little bit of dab-a-dab, tap, and rub-a-dub-a-dub. Slow, gentle moves. And the reason I'm tapping off in the lid is because I don't want to have too much ink on my brushes when I go in to begin with. So you dab your brush onto the ink pad, tap it off in the lid, and then when you need just a little bit of ink, you can tap it off from, or pick it up from the lid instead of the actual ink pad. I find it just works so much better when you just need a tiny little bit of ink. That's the second color. So now we're going to speed this up. And as you can see, moving on with the colors, wiping off the stencil in between, turning it around, adding another color. And I don't know what happened here, whether I just chose to skip Mowed Lawn, which I had laid out, but that's probably the case. And as you can see, just moving along from one color to the other, up, down, wipe off the stencil, and there we have it, finished panel. I haven't actually made a card for this one yet, but I just wanted to show you how easy it is to work with the life-changing blender brushes from Picket Fence Studios. Thank you so much for watching. I will link everything down below in the comment section. I'd love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already done so. See you soon again. Bye for now.